Hello and welcome to the Keep on the Borderlands by Night, home of the level 20 episode of Purple Rain. We've just made it into Epic to this relatively peaceful scene. As you can see from the bar at the bottom, I have allowed myself to run one quest as a bit of an experiment. It was the snitch, and aside from the awful encounter that is that Kratos, that box monster, which I think everybody just has a nightmare with him. Otherwise, it went quite well, so I was quite pleased with it. Let's take a moment to show you where we ended up with the enhancements. So, as mentioned, I was looking for the last little bits in the Spellsinger tree. So we've got the ticking regenerating health. Now, even nerfed with the Reaper mode, it's still, well, on the lower levels of Reaper anyway, it's still worth having, in my opinion. And unnerfed when given to others as part of the song, I think that's going to be really nice. Now, as a bit of a precaution, given that I've had my ass kicked the last 2 or 3 times I've tried the Borderlands alone in early Epic, I've got the bear coming in with me this time, trying the tanky warlock build for the first time. So that regenerating heal will be a big benefit to her, I'm sure. Otherwise, what did we do? Obviously we took the capstone here, extra charisma, evocation DCs, lightning strike dealing more damage, and the freeze time upgraded as well. 1 caster level and max caster level with sonic and electric, so lots of good stuff there. Doesn't include the cold in there. The cold seems to be kind of left out in the cold, and no pun intended, in this tree and build. I mean, the only cold options you've got, you don't get access to any cold spells, and there are some possibilities. You could have had Ice Storm that the druid gets, that's a very nice crowd control and a bit of damage. So yes, you've got that awful Nyax Cold Ray, which I don't recommend at all. We've been through the reasons for that. Snowball is okay. I won't go overboard. It doesn't scale that high, but it's okay in the mid sort of heroic. And then you've got the Iceberg here for taking that tier 5, which as you know I'm a big fan of. Those two, the Thunderstroke and the Iceberg, are just great fun. And when you've got a stubborn boss and you just chuck those two in, or a Reaper or whatever it happens to be, and they just disappear in 1 or 2 shots, you just think, yes, happy days. So that's a lot of fun. So between the Spellsinger and Stormsinger, we used most of our points, and then of course we've got the more or less the remainder. 1 in here for the cat for 5 force and universal spell power. The force doesn't do anything for us, but the universal certainly does. And then we've got our 12 invested in here for the Call Lightning Storm charges, which are doing an increasingly good job the further we go on. Longer duration, more damage. It's what were we towards the end of heroic? We were critting into the 2000s with this, weren't we? And considering that's going along for a minute or more and ticking away, hitting something every 3 or 4 seconds, it's pretty tasty. I just put one. I had an odd point left over, so I just put one more in there for an extra point on our saves from the Paladin Dilettante, and called that a do. So then we're into the Epic Destinies and focused more. I put a couple of points in Primal and Draconic just for the first core for a bit more spell power. Otherwise, focusing on Fatesinger. I could have gone Draconic. It might have tallied better with what we're doing, because the short range Dragon Breath would go very well with all this other short range stuff that we're toting. But I wanted to do something a bit different and go with the Fatesinger. And the plan I had for this was to use the glaring weakness that we had at the end of Heroic was that we had devastating single target damage, but we were paying through the nose for it in terms of mana. Now with this Striker Cord, that's pretty decent single target damage, and it's costing us next to nothing. And it's also building up towards this harmonic resonance, an AoE, which costs also nothing and can stun, I think. Is that right? Or maybe sorry, no, I'm talking rubbish. That's the one that they take increasing damage when you hit them with sonic attacks. So that's very nice to have anyway. This is the one that can stun. You build up several stacks of this single Striker Cord thing on a very short cooldown, and then just hit the AoE. And it says at the bottom there, there is a fortitude save, but it can stun, so that's very nice, especially if it leads to helplessness. So that's where we're at. We've got the Mantle of Sound and Fury as well, Fatesinger Mantle. I did test in the Snitch and we did okay, nothing too terrible. Equipment wise, I've as I always do, we've added a sentient weapon appropriate to the build. So in this case we've gone with the Epic Scepter of Magnetism right here in the Borderlands. For ingots we can get them from this character here. You can basically, from this weaponsmith, you can basically get any low heroic or early epic weapon or caster stick that might suit your build. You just have to turn in the ingots or epic ingots that you collect while doing the quests or while looting the wilderness chests. So very easy to acquire and very nice for the start of your epic journey. So we've got a sentient Scepter of Magnetism. I just threw 5 pieces of coalesced magic in there to boost the universal spell power and called it a do. We've got the same in Resonation. Otherwise I upgraded the cloak a little bit. Wisdom is it's not nothing actually. We don't have Force of Personality on this build, so Wisdom is helping our will save there, which is now the highest of the 3, so not terrible. And dodge, we've got some resistances on there. Our resistances aren't terrible. The PRR and the MRR are sadly lacking, but the saves are okay, I think. And the charisma's not bad. Still got this DR15 from our boots, so that's not terrible either. Spell power wise, we've made the jump, I think, from heroic to epic. We're on sort of between 450 and 500 in the two that really matter. And on the crit side, we're 40 plus, aren't we, on those two? So not terrible at all. What else have we got noted down? I think, oh yes, I was in a bit of a dilemma, because if you recall, we were using these caster sticks, the previous ones to these, the heroic ones, the Lilting Song and the Forum Post, for our evocation DCs. I couldn't take the helmet off to replace it with a crafted one that would have done a similar job, because that's giving 2 DCs. I couldn't take the glasses off because they're part of a set which is giving 3 DCs. So I was left with replacing the scepters, which I was going to do anyway, and seeing what I could do about replacing the 5 lost evocation DC from those. So I crafted a trinket. These shards of power, if you didn't know, can drop from the Devil Assault quest. I always get confused between Devil Assault and Demon Assault. I think it's the Devil Assault quest in the marketplace. In the end chests you can sometimes get these craftable shards of power, and provided, I think they have a minimum level of 13, you can't go lower than that, but provided you don't mind that, It's a nice alternative to the store-bought trinkets. And here we've got Evocation Focus 4, so we've only actually lost one DC from losing our two caster sticks there. Insightful Charisma for our spellcasting stat, and Spell Law I added because up to now we've never had anything to help the cold spell, the Iceberg. So now at least we have half decent cold chance as well, 35. So not terrible, because that Iceberg can, to coin a phrase, take big chunks out of opponents as well when it hits. I just wanted to say a word for the epic Saltmarsh gear. One of you mentioned that quite rightly in an earlier video, and it's really easy to find. Some of it can be found just by trawling the Wilderness Rare Encounter chests. Very easy to upgrade with Salt Meadow Hay from the standard level 3 stuff to epic level 20. And there's if you can find five pieces of it that fit whatever build you're doing, you have a nice set bonus too. Examples of it that could have helped our build here: we could have had a neck piece, the anchor chain for all the cold spell power and crit. We could have had the Spark Soul boots for the electric in the same. We could have had the Salt Pearl ring for sonic spell power and crit. And I think Insightful Charisma as well, so that would have been an awesome item for our build. That's to name just three. Actually, braces as well. We could have had what are they called? It's the braces with the heel. I can't remember what the name is, but level 20 healing related braces. I think you've got Insightful Wisdom, Devotion, and whatever the positive crit chance thing is called these days. So lots of nice things we could have had there. Could have added the boots. I think there's some crocodile boots with freedom of movement that are part of the set. And the set bonus itself is no small potatoes. It's nice stuff. I think is the 20 PRR among other things. So well worth a look if you've got some of that gear lying around, and you perhaps more for people who are considering doing plenty of lives on a set build than for somebody like Purple here who's constantly swapping and changing the build. My plan in the fullness of time, once he's finished his epic adventures with all this journey of discovery with these new classes and what have you, is to get him back to his sort of tank warlock build, and then maybe I'll think about, because we're going to do some epic lives with him, I'm sure. Maybe I'll think about then crafting a 5-piece Saltmarsh set for his early epic time. I think that could be quite successful. Right, I'm going to see now if the bear is ready to join us. My plan is to... Here she is, our friendly dragon. She's just...
Hello.
Hello, hello. So you've
Hello.
just been to the cap,
Okay.
haven't you, with a sort of a standard blaster warlock build, and now you're giving a go to the tanky one.
Mhm.
Have you picked up all the quests here?
Yes,
Okay,
I
good
did.
stuff.
Yes.
Right. Let's try not to suck too badly. As I was just saying, the last two times in Epic...
Just saying that is the first time I will play with this character, and I never never tried
Now,
this play style.
I'm
So
sure,
maybe.
I'm sure anybody watching can spot can spot your bright future straight away. Immediately,
Huh.
I get the excuses in before the quests even start, and that's exactly what you've just done. So I think, I think you've got
I am already
a
making.
serious future in this game. If you mention lag in the first 10 seconds, you could be a proper pro.
I am making my excuses to be bad player already.
Always have a ready
Ay.
excuse. Now, I don't know if it's just me the way I go up here, but I always seem to appear in front of the first one, which is the worst one, the total chaos. I don't know if that's good or bad. I suppose it's good in the sense that if we can do this one, we can definitely do them all. But it could be bad in that this is a higher level one, isn't it? This is a 22.
Reaper 7, 8,
Yeah, yeah,
9.
yeah.
Yeah.
We're sticking with one, and
Hmm.
believe me, you'll feel it. You'll feel the jump up from heroic. Oh, you haven't been in heroic, have you?
I wasn't on heroic. I was on legendary.
I was doing the heroic Vecna, and that hurt quite a bit. So maybe that was a bridge, a nice bridge between uh, the end of heroic and here.
Ha! I will already do something that I quite like.
Are you summoning something? I thought you might be.
I like it.
Have you got? Oh no, you could do with greater heroism, couldn't you? And you could also do with my song to boost your health going. A taken. Freedom of movement. Have you got? You know, you want that, don't you? And the hero feast.
I Oh
You?
yeah, I don't have it. No, I thought that I have it, but I don't. Okay,
Okay.
I'm ready. Let's go, let's
You
go, let's
ready?
go.
Okay.
Mhm.
Crud, I already pressed the wrong key.
Woo! That's it, people. Pay attention on me. I don't know what to do. See,
Nice job. Nice job. That'll do. So if you could
I'm just pressing keys.
you could don't forget your blasts and you can lead one time with tentacles, say, and another time with the tempest to get them to pay you attention. You want to be the first in every time. That's a nice single target. That's the striker chord thing.
Ah,
What?
so
What's that?
while I am on this thing, I cannot, like, if I press to attack, I don't attack like with a blast
Annie, I
as
don't
I
think
was
you have
used.
your aura on.
I don't?
No, you would see
Hmm,
it
weird.
pulsing out from you.
I am seeing, it's green.
You are seeing. Oh, I'm not seeing. Maybe I just don't see it then. Oh, that's strange. I thought I would see that.
Yeah, but I see.
Okay. Nice job. Okay. How strange.
It's weird.
I thought I would see the warlock aura.
Hell, don't know. Let's go.
Keep your displacement up.
Okay.
Or maybe I don't see that either. I don't know.
No, it's possible to see.
And don't forget to intimidate.
So many things to remember.
You'll get. Try. Ah, now I see your aura. Oh no, it was a
Ah,
blast.
you
It was a
see?
blast I saw, not an aura.
Okay.
So just using the single target thing, and it's saving loads of mana for us. Let's keep an eye out for the manuscript page because it can be in these little side places. So far already, way better than in previous times.
Really?
Oh, absolutely.
I think I am being disastrous.
Are you sure you've got your aura switched on?
I I think so.
Check again, Annie. The Eldritch aura, it's called. I think I would see that pulsing
Eldritch.
out if you're.
Eldritch Aura. Yes, it
You
is. Calm down. It is.
okay?
Yeah.
You're getting temporary hit points from it. Yes, we are, aren't we? Your charisma is 43, I guess.
My charisma is 31.
Oh. Anyway, we're getting something ticking. This is a funny old spot. Sometimes this section is open, other times it's not. And the only way I've found to get it to come open is to walk away from this area and then come back when it's not open immediately. It seems to do it in Epic. It's painful. Maybe one of the watchers can take pity on us and show us how to better navigate that.
Oh, I see.
What do
I
you think?
don't walk. I levitate. That's
Yes, you
nice.
glide. You glide.
Yeah, nice. Very fun.
Unseen voices murmur from the
What
shadows
gives
of
me
this
this
chamber.
power of walk like that?
That's the fifth core. I forget what it's called. Celestial spirit, is it? Something like that.
Ah, nice.
Some things just jumped you up in hit points as well there, I've noticed.
Ah, it's because I found a shield to use. I will
Ah,
show you after. I found two shields. It's not the best ones, but at least it's a shield.
yeah. Nice job. We don't need to go in there. Let's just go down this way. Okay.
Hmm. I'm starting to enjoy it.
Good. I'm glad. You haven't even scratched the surface of it yet.
You notice an expensive
Still looking for the. No, we're not finding it, are we? The codex page. I bet I know why you're enjoying it, because you've got your beholder along. So at this point, if we retrace back to that room at the top, it should be open now. And I'm hoping that's where the manuscript is. You've got a load more health now, temporary health.
Ah, it's because I pressed the shining through just to
Ah,
test.
yeah.
I don't
Oh,
need it, but I pressed it.
press anyway, Annie. Always. It lasts for a long time. They're not gonna.
Now I pressed the stench.
Stance you should press probably just in oh shit moments, because that will lower your max hit points. But shining through, definitely get into the habit of pressing whenever it's off cooldown, basically. Beautiful. Hang on, they came out of there and now it's closed again. Oh, they've come out of the other side. Your beholder's just done a job for us there. Oh no, they've
Thank
come
you,
out of
people.
here. Right, okay. Get ready on your tentacles or your other thing. I still think it's so weird I can't see your pulsing thing.
Relax. Relax. I'm having a problem
What's the matter?
to press the carry on swarm.
Right. You
I
mean
will test it
it's not activating?
in the next enemies I find. Ah, okay.
What was the wrong?
I think I need to have the enemies targeted.
Ah, right, okay. Somewhere like that.
Voices call to you.
Mm-hmm.
Still looking for the manuscript page. It can be inside here. Now, talking of Carrion Swarm, it would be a good one to hit the mage with when he turns to run. Get
Hello.
after him.
He's trying.
Nice, okay. Now, did we get... Yeah, there's the codex page.
Nice.
Anything in here? Not for me.
The only thing I'm not using yet is gloves.
Gloves. The ones you mentioned sounded pretty good. Was it skin-tight gloves?
One of them.
Spell
We finish
resistance and that kind of thing. Yeah, finishing.
Aha!
Not bad
Nice.
at all. We were cruising along for much of that, weren't we?
I was just pressing buttons.
Still, so on your screen you see the pulsing
I
warlock
see
aura.
a green thing flashing. Yes.
Right.
You don't see?
It? No, I do see it sometimes in public areas. So maybe they removed it in quests so that people wouldn't be put off or something. I don't know. Is your game still stuck? I'm stuck in the loading screen. I don't know if I've crashed.
No, I am out.
Oh, right. I might have to redo. Okay, I'll redo just quickly.
I am seeing that, from what I noticed, I will not be using stricken and consume as often as in the other time.
Consume is, well, stricken you don't have. Consume will be for
Yeah.
against the end boss. I forgot to mention it this time.
Yes, but what I want to say is because in that other time with my other warlock, I was using stricken and consume almost all the time.
You mean for
now,
leveling?
Yeah, for leveling was a
Yes.
big attack
Yes.
and not much spell points used. So I was using very often.
Yeah, when you first get them lower down the levels, they're big and they especially stricken can start one-shotting stuff. But once you get further
consume,
up,
consume I'm not using so much.
You won't use it for damage. It's chucked me right out into the Borderlands here. Into the keep, I meant. The big draw of consume is that it reduces when you keep hitting with your blast attacks after you've hit with it, it reduces the target's PRR and MRR, I think by a max of 10 each, which means that both you and anybody else in your group deal more damage to that target, usually a boss. So especially useful in like raid situations.
So from what I understood about this warlock, my attack is just be in the middle of the enemies, while with my other warlock I was fighting the things.
That's it. So you stand there in the middle.
This one,
you hit them with your AoE spells and your AoE blasts and intimidate and generally keep the attention. Do you want to be ambitious and go for 2?
Okay. Of course. Are you really asking me that?
You can see null guards ahead.
If we die, we die.
Okay, well, we're, at least in this one, we're not going to die before the end, so that's good.
Calls out to you in a shrill voice. Eula Bloodgleam, daughter of the Night Chieftain, has given you a charm of evil chaos to help you infiltrate the camp. She and the Knoll Outlanders want to leave the Borderlands.
Break a box or two to keep
I
Mike
always
happy.
wanted.
You wanted?
One thing I always wanted was a character that levitate like this one do.
Ah,
And now I have. Yay.
the anti-knockdown side of things is very, very good. When you've got things like I've already died once on this life from Slad throwing me on the floor with the rocks, and I just never got up.
Oh, so I am immune to knockdown.
To most forms, it says, "Can you go down to the south and talk to Boomfoot?"
I will think about it.
That's the bear.
It will destroy their loyalty to the chief.
Boom food.
Get it done if you want any supper tonight, bear.
I will spoke to him. What else?
I think that's it. We just need now. Did you come to where I am and try your? You were talking about your knock spell. No, I don't think it will work later on, but these earlier ones, you might have some luck. If you click on the combat window in the bottom left of the screen, or at least for me, it will tell you what number you've rolled, and if you roll close to a 20 and still can't open it, then it's time to give up.
You make stop. You were a 3 plus
Okay.
30. Hey there.
So keep going until you roll something close to 20, and then we see. You might get it.
19.
Oh, okay. No, that's it then. We're not going to get it. Not to worry.
So my knock is useless. Yeah.
In epic, probably. For leveling, it would be fine.
I just play epic. Okay, I removed that.
Yeah. Oh, we still got to talk to the people, haven't we? Can you intimidate this one, Annie?
Which one? This?
This Zark.
Zach. Intimidate.
I mean, by speaking with him.
I intimidated.
Oh, we've still got to do something with him. You just speak to him.
I think
normally.
I wasn't able.
Because
What
you
Dragonborn want
spoke
now?
to Boomfoot, didn't you? So you should be able to speak to him.
Just give me one option. I just can say never mind.
Okay, let's. I'll try. I'll try again with the Boomfoot. I think it's him that gives you the option to speak to Zark. Oh no! Oh dear, this could be. Find all the. I think we might be having to do this again.
I don't understand because we always do the thing in another way. We pick the things and then we go there, talk with the guys, no problem.
Hang on. Maybe now it might work. Maybe there was somebody we hadn't spoken to. No, I think we'll have to recall. I don't know what's going. Oh, ask. Oh, now we've got to ask Boomfoot. Okay. There was somebody in the middle we hadn't spoken to. You can blame me for that.
Yeah, weird.
You stay in there and speak to the last one, Annie. Speak to him again now. It should work.
You want me to talk with the Zach again?
Yeah.
Can't stand the sight of blood.
Okay.
Time to let Zark know what you know.
Boomfoot told me you actually don't like all this battle.
The Knoll nods in agreement.
Okay, I
Let's
spoke
get
with
some
him. Now
buffs
what do you
done.
want?
To turn against Chief Bloodgleam and her cultists. You've convinced members of the tribe to turn against the cult of evil chaos and found proof that Chief Bloodgleam has been lying about sending the Outlanders to work with the cultists. This Outlanders seem to reconsider.
That was fun.
You
I
have
look forward to
someone that
working with
convince
you in the
them.
future.
You will hold up brave
Careful
men
with the
along
red
way
crowns now on
and
2.
reveal what you found.
I'm sure I've been cut to pieces here before. Is he still alive? Yes. No. Okay.
Another group of mobs rushes into the chamber. You think you've won against the onslaught of the old cultists.
Oh, another lot behind Annie. Good stuff.
Not a single
Happy
cultist
days.
remains standing. The
I won't
Outlanders
say it was
achieved
easy, but
the
we got there, didn't we? How much
Borderlands
Reaper thing do we get for that? 500, that's not bad. Not bad at all.
Eula stands
It's weird because I am
firm
used
against
to, swing my weapon or fire things, and now I feel like I'm not fighting.
And yet you
So,
are.
no, I feel like I'm doing nothing, to be honest.
Annie. But you're
It's
going
so
down
weird.
the numbers, aren't you?
In case you need help defeating the rest of
Going down the numbers.
The
I don't know.
the 1, 2, 3, 4, the 2 blasts and the
Yeah,
spell-like abilities.
yeah. But because I don't swing my weapon and I don't fire things, I think I'm not doing anything.
You are firing things.
No, I'm not.
Your spell-like abilities do.
Hmm.
Actually, we can
It's not like
find
pew
proof.
pew pew pew.
Monsters
I like
killed. You killed 9, so you are doing something.
it's a shame. It's a shame for my family. It's a shame for my friends. It's a shame for my cow.
In fact, you're doing something else as well. You're staying alive very handily. So that's very good too. That's the shape of things to come, I hope. Now remember when you tried the standard warlock build, I think you would already have died a couple of times by now. So we stick with 2 or do we push harder?
2, of course. It was
2.
easy.
Stay
I
with
don't
2.
even felt as I was playing.
Let's not get crazy and go above, because we don't really want to mess about coming back here, do we? I think we should be alright on 2. Don't worry about heroism, Annie. I can give you that.
Ah, great.
So save your scrolls.
Thank you.
How are you finding the ticking hit points?
I look forward to working with you in the future.
I don't even see them going because I don't take damage.
Oh, right. Of course it won't. Yeah, that's nice. Of course, now you've said that, you'll take some horrible damage.
I wish.
You wish to take damage? Crazy bear. Oh, immune. Nice shot. There's a key down there, can you see it? Okay, I'll collect it.
Mm-hmm. Ah.
What's up? Don't forget your don't forget your displacement.
Oh yeah, I was forgetting.
Dretch behind you. Nice.
Ah, I forgot one thing. Important thing.
Do you need a soul?
No.
Oh, the mind flayer. I thought that was a reaper. I heard a noise. You didn't need the soul, but you took it anyway, you thieving little bugger.
Sure.
Right.
Now will be a picking soul
This is a good
competition.
spot for a
Either
tempest.
actually, you need. You see, I am in the middle of the enemies. I don't take damage, and I
You will
don't
now.
need to swing my way. I wish.
Why did he not die? Okay. Remnant there.
As the door opens, a small goblin cries out. Meet you
Okay.
I want to try my
The
my
goblin
s-
foams.
kill
Around, you
Skill?
spot an
Kill
iron
thing.
in the back of the chamber.
power word kill. I
Oh,
didn't
power
try
word
that yet.
kill. You need a willing target. That one would have
Mhm.
been ideal, yes. Okay. There are several here. I'll just hold them then. Don't try on the red crown, he's probably immune.
Wait. Don't kill the goblin. He's already dead.
There's a goblin behind you.
I didn't like it. I don't saw the thing working, and too long to
Well,
be
what
able to
a
use it
kill?
again.
Oh, the cooldown is very long. Yes.
This heavy iron-bound door
Oh, what is those weird things around me now?
lock
What things?
swings open and no air.
That was a weird thing.
Is that the shard storm? Your special attack?
There was.
Little green things.
Oh,
That's your shard
that's
storm.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now, when you get
Oh, my
more
goodness.
things in that tree,
Hear the sounds of guttural chants
as well as hurting the opponents,
Wait.
they will. Oof. Oh, I can't see what I'm doing. Well done. As well as hurting the opponents, they will
Take the soul.
heal you.
You don't need to let me take the souls. I don't need it so much.
Do you want to
need
do
it
the
more.
puzzle?
No, never.
That's one of the.
Thank you.
That's
Bye
one
bye.
of another good side to the warlock. It's very spell point efficient.
key to opening it.
Oh crud! I got the puzzle wrong. If you carry on doing that, you'll be doing the puzzle. 7, 5, 7, 1. That's what happened to all last time. She danced all over my puzzle. Hooray! There's a dretch behind. Careful, Annie, there's still one behind.
You can do. You're strong.
Okay. Meet the bear. Likes to run off and find the next pack of opponents.
I want to cause troubles. Yes. This is being too calm. Too calm.
Okay.
So it's my time to cause a little bit of, action.
Understood.
Action. Nice. I would do like you did to me in the past. This one you can deal with.
All right. Hey, you were lucky you got one to deal with.
This one I will let you deal with. That's what I'm doing.
Nice, nice, nice.
The wall
Right,
of the
boss
armory
coming.
slides open, making
So Hood of
booming
Unrest
sound.
if you have,
I have actually.
or any big bonuses. And consume, consume. Nice job.
The hobgoblin chieftain slumps to the ground, dead.
So yes, between the two of us, we're making a decent job, aren't we, of two, where one person would have certainly struggled on one, as I have noted in the past. So, not bad at all. And I think the two are complementing each other reasonably well, aren't they? So that's good too. At least that was the case before you started wandering off and grabbing random groups, leaving the
When I started
stragglers
to
behind
make
for
this a
the
little bit
gnome.
more fun,
Yeah.
just you mean?
Small, squalid cave entrances
Mm.
block the ravine
Mm.
walls. The caves of chaos.
I don't even created Red Dungeon Alert
Oh
yet.
god, don't even go there.
Hmm. That's why I am here, no?
Hang on, it's tough enough as is without Red Dungeon Alert. No, I think we're doing all right here.
I thought that this made part of the contract when you
Well, if you
hired.
want to do it properly, let's at least make it purple, eh?
Yeah, right?
Okay. Now this is the one with the hole in the floor, I think. So let's do our
So let's
best
fall there.
not to go down there, eh?
Well, we have an eye.
We have an eye. Good
That was
stuff.
fun. I look forward to working with you in the future.
So straight in front of us now, Annie. Be careful, don't fall in.
Most of the kobolds scramble to defend their cave at the side entrance, while one of them pushes away.
I didn't.
Great stuff. Got one behind you. Okay. I think we managed to... Yeah, that effect that you've got going down now, that's the Shard Storm. We managed to stop the runner, didn't we, there? Beautiful. Oh, 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 oh. Come on, do something. Okay, who wants the soul? I guess I can.
You always.
White Hood of Schemes. Bluff, deception. No good for either of us, really, is it? I don't think.
Mm-mm.
No.
This is good for anyone.
What have you got?
No, this thing of schemes you said about.
Is it good for anyone? Deception, yes, for a sort of a roguey type sneak attack stuff. Deception is quite
You are
good.
taking too long. I'm finding friends.
God, you asked me a question. You know I can't answer the question, and you've missed a bit, Annie. We've got to do this section here. There's a chest here if you're bothered.
Yeah, I am bothered. Now you're speaking my language.
for the uninitiated, all I
Nice.
have to do if I would like the bear to come back to my rough location is mention the presence of a chest. Would you like
You
to
say
share the story
anything.
of the missing DDO with the people?
It disappeared.
It disappeared, did it? Under suspicious circumstances.
Not suspicious. Mhm.
Okay, I think we've got a secret door here, but
It's
I'm
so
not
fun.
sure. We can't find it,
What's
can
that little floaters that appear sometimes? Remnants,
we?
yes.
Mysterious
You
remnant.
sometimes, yes, you sometimes say, "Hey, remnants," believing I would come back for remnants. Never.
No, you don't
But
rate
a
the remnants,
chest,
do you?
no. A chest is something worth to come back for. Remnants.
That's the iconic image of the bear, isn't it? With the big
Hmm.
dire bear leaning over with the nose in the chest. I think my game might have crashed again here.
Oh no.
The loading screen's frozen again.
Be patient.
Has yours already gone in?
Well, you know how. Yes, mine is. Mine is. And I see you right at my side.
I'm still stuck in the loading screen.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I'll reload. I was hoping last time, because I got back in quite quickly, that it might still put me back in the wilderness area where I was, rather than make me run all the way back, but I guess not. Ah, this time we are. Okay. Right, round this way. I think I can safely say this has been the nicest run so far, at least, of the borders I've ever had since I've started the Purple series.
Because you have me,
So
and I
we.
make everything nicest.
Some people would wonder
Modest.
whether you fall under the. In fact, there is one gentleman by the name of Brian who watches sometimes, who is an accountant by
Mm.
trade, who would question whether you fall under the asset or liability category on occasion.
Mm.
You know,
I
all
don't know
those
if I
times when
understand,
you,
but
you you wander off and you bring friends.
so I am making the game more fun. For example, Reaper 10 sometimes is not it's not fun enough. You know, people complain about it. People complain, they should increase the level of the quest and blah blah blah. And that's why I'm here. I increase the level
Ah,
of any quest.
just so we know.
I increase the level of the fun. I increase the level of the difficultness. I increase the amount of friends,
Oh, that's
enemies.
for sure.
Like, oh, the game should respec and create more enemies for us to kill. No, no, no. You just need me to bring the enemies to you.
If you say so.
Hmm.
I won't bother
I
telling you
say
there's
so.
some remnants here.
Nah.
And we've got some up here. Oh, Fear Reaper.
Nice.
Good stuff. I don't have any sound anymore, do I? I think with that crash the
Sound.
sound just went.
I can hear you perfectly.
Yeah, I have no sound on my game at all now.
Weird.
So
I'm doing the puzzle.
You're doing that?
While you deal with
My
it.
God. You're only doing that because you're being watched. For reference, the bear normally never would do a puzzle.
No, it's against my religion.
Okay. Oh God, that was clever. An iceberg on an undead who is clearly immune to it. You got the crest? Good stuff.
I do. Wow, that was nice.
It's a nice. I hope Mike watches that
Oh.
particular section. Oh,
Your bard? No, I'm just talking. Your bard is just like the beautiful bard.
it's a Stormsinger. Yes.
Ah, so it's like the beautiful.
Oh, Reaper. Yeah. Nice job. Yes, so it has these
Yes.
big single target damages, very nasty against bosses. We've got an orb of electricity here.
Oh, it would be good for my past.
For your past self, yes, but not for the current one.
Yeah. No.
The bear was
But I don't think this orb is on my collection. So if you want to send to me, I'll put on my collection.
Okay. You can add to
Do
your
you want the
collection.
braces of the owl? I already have the braces of the owl.
Braces of the Owl. I think I have those too. They're very nice for a wisdom caster. But if you don't
Give
want
me the
them,
orb.
I will take them and feed them to Purple's thing.
So give me the orb. It's not on my collection. Yes, thank you. So explaining my collection is because I want one item of everything that exists in the game, even if I don't need, but I keep it. That causes me a lot of inventory issues. So
Hey,
yeah,
that's not unlike plenty of people in the game. I know plenty who
make part of the game for me to collect the items.
Well, and the thing is, you never know when
Yesterday
you
I
might.
was playing. Yesterday I was playing with the beautiful, and we found a fate-twisted chest, and there was a Reaper. I got a Reaper thing,
A Reaper
one item
item,
that there
yes.
is a Reaper bonus, and she found an item normal, but that I don't had until then. So I was like, "Oh, swap with me," and she was like, "You don't want the Reaper item?" I don't have this on my collection. I prefer the ones I don't have.
I think you both were happy there then, weren't you? Because she was happy to get the Reaper item.
And I was happy to get the item I don't have.
For those who didn't know, any unwanted Reaper items that you get, items with a Reaper bonus on them, named items, you can crunch them at one of the Reaper vendors in the Hall of Heroes in return for Reaper shards. And if you collect enough of those Reaper shards, you can add a Reaper bonus of your choice to one of your named items. People would normally prefer to add the. Sorry, you didn't have freedom. People would normally prefer to add the helmet bonus. Let's block the corridor. Nice. Yeah, I wish I knew what had happened to the sound. It's just suddenly gone again.
Nice. I like the animation of this, I don't know, shard
Shard
storm.
Storm, yeah. You'll like it even better when you get at level 23 you'll get the higher tier thing, which will give you temporary hit points as well whenever it triggers. And the build is kind of built around temp hit points. What am I doing? Nice. Ooh. Good stuff.
Yeah, I can tell you that it seems like very easy to play with this character because you just need to be in the middle of the enemies, and you don't need to do anything. You don't need to swing the weapon. You just need to press buttons. So
So you're quite pleased I
very
managed
easy.
to convince you to try it in the end?
Like I don't know how I never played a quest like a player like that because he's like he likes to be in the middle of the enemies, and I like
And
to be in
that's
the
where the
middle of the
bear
enemies.
likes to be as well.
Exactly, is where I make my friends.
Okay.
Mwah.
You could try your lock on this chest as well in here. The one in the corner
Well,
won't open without a lock.
I will try again. Uh,
No, the one at the far end there. I have a ring here, but that's more for intelligence things. Although there are some hit
no,
points here, you might like it.
no, I think that my knocks suck. I will just
No.
remove it from my body and
Okay.
forget
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Do you have one of these? Ring of Insanity?
This, let me check. Uh, um, mm,
Okay.
I don't know,
Not
but
to
I don't
worry.
mind
We're not
about it.
going to keep people waiting while you decide.
No, no, I don't have it, but it doesn't seem like
It's
something I would
intelligence,
wear.
so it's probably not something that would fit any of the builds that
Yeah,
you're doing.
I don't. I never played one quest that needs intelligence, right?
It's not so much that. It's oh, you mean you never played a character, a class
Ah,
that
I
uses
was I
intelligence?
was thinking I was thinking on bringing Bayleaf back and maybe trying one of those wizards that
Eldritch Knight.
is, you know, those wizards that is like
Yes.
negative healing up.
Yes. Yeah.
What do you think about
Pale
it?
Master. Well, if you wanted to see how it played, you could look at the purple uh, Pale Master thing. That was
Ah,
it. Yes.
yours was negative
Yeah.
too?
It was. It's the
Ah,
only
nice.
real way to do that if you want any kind of healing. It was fun.
Ah,
He, you don't have to, and people would probably recommend not to bother too much with the casting, the DC side. Purple did, but you could totally get by on just the melee side and spells that don't allow a save like you're doing now.
nice, nice.
Yeah, I think you would enjoy it. Okay, remember the tripwire. One of us
Uh,
always falls into it, don't we? Jump. Are you stuck?
Loading screen.
Ah, happy days. Remnant? Oh, you don't like Remnant?
I have loads of them.
Okay. That was the Sonic AoE there, in conjunction with the little striker chord thing. I've been already getting some nice mileage out of that. I know these are short quests anyway, but spell point wise, I think these two are really going to help us. Let them have it. You're doing your job there, attracting all the attention. Did you intimidate him?
Hmm.
Very good. Another one for the uninitiated. The bear loves to be in the centre of everything, at the centre of the attention. So chest here, bear. Chest.
Yes,
Chest.
in the middle of the enemies. I am already liking this one. Ooh, Omnispell Dust. This is used for something, right?
That's, yes, you can basically substitute that for any spell ingredient.
Oh my god, I love that.
For reference, the bear absolutely hates carrying all the little spell ingredients.
Yeah,
So until
because
she...
me wanting to collect every kind of things, of course I have issues with
Have
space.
you got them on your bar, by the way, the ingredients? Just so you know when they are going to run out. It won't be too long before you'll be taking the draconic core that will allow you not to have to...
I think this 1000 Omni Dust will
I
make
think
me
that should
pretty for a
probably
while.
see you get there, yes. I've no idea what has happened to the sound here. It just says sound none now. Something's just gone totally wrong with that disconnection I had.
Weird.
But not to worry. As long as it, hopefully it's recorded my voice. If you can still hear me, then hopefully the recording can too.
I can hear you. And anyway, we always can play more.
I think this has gone quite well. These two are doing quite a bit better than I expected.
Well, for being the first time I played with the character ever, I don't think it was so bad either. But it's an easy one to play.
If it's geared decently and built properly, yes. I'm trying to give you your things.
Go, go, go. Ah, yeah, give me my things.
Okay, it's done.
My beholder is wanting to kill things already.
It's already off.
My animals are like me. They like to kill the enemies.
Oh, we've got a plague there behind us. Good stuff. Nice tempest, that. Very nice. Okay. Can't really see what's going on there because your beholder's in the way. Nice. That was the Sonic AoE again. Lovely stuff. Oh, I was trying to get these guys at the back and I missed them.
I will start to swing my weapon. Even if I don't do damage, at least it's fun.
Okay. I never
Seem like I'm doing
when
something.
I'm playing that style, I never seem to have a chance to swing the weapon. I'm always doing something. Two Dretch behind you. I mean, you could, if you wanted, put some kind of weapon in your hand instead and begin to do that if you're happier doing that. But I think you're better casting your spell-like abilities
Oh,
and
of course. They do plenty of damage.
than doing that.
Sure.
So you're quite happy at the moment, at least with the damage that's being done then?
I like that I am surviving. You
Dropped.
see!
Oh, you've not
I was
dropped.
going.
Oh no, I was going to ask you to drop a tentacle or something, or a tempest. Bad timing.
I am always. They always get me on the.
The bear in the bear traps, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Very good. And that concludes business.
That was all?
I think so. I'll make the map bigger when we get out, but I think that's it. I think people have suffered our company more than long enough.
Oh God.
Let's have a look.
Poor souls.
Yeah, that's it. Yes, poor souls. It's bad enough with just me adding you to the equation. Right. I think that's it. Now, I think that went pretty well. So the moral of the
Thank you
story
for the
is,
game.
if at first you don't succeed, bring friends. It's in the name of the
Was
game.
nice.
Thank you very much, as always, for
Was
looking,
nice.
and we'll speak to you in the next one. If you would like to
See you
see more of the
soon.
bear, mention in the comments, and we'll see what we can do.
Yes.
Take care.